Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like, hold up a minute.
Hey, you get to the point
give
of
us some extra lick out of that prison on content.
I gotta ask you.
Them wasn't the gates I was talking about, but them gates too. Cause you got motherfuckers behind private fences trying to tell niggas that's living in the real world every day how the fuck they supposed to handle disagreements. And they run back to their security staff. Like, you can't tell me how shit is.
Part yourself, Juan-o.
Mo, you good?
And this is what I like to ask you, this one question. What do you think about that last video Big Eugene did, when the last one he did when he's about to turn himself in?
Nigga, that was a sorry excuse for a fucking man. And look here, I'm tired of hoe ass niggas like that. The rah-rah nigga, the big nigga, the tall nigga. All these hoe ass motherfuckers that get respect because they willing to cause confusion, begging for help for niggas like me. I'm sick of it. I done seen a nigga with the Rover call me for money. I done seen the motherfucker that got the big house and all the jewelry. Hey, Juan-o, I need your help. But nigga, you was the same hoe ass nigga just out here antagonizing people. Right. How the fuck is we supposed to help you because I'm fluid? So since you can't press me like wet clothes, I'm supposed to help you after you try and come at me to figure out that you can't. Why are you running around pressing niggas? And all of these, my bad, all of these same motherfuckers, they sit around Mexicans, they sit around Latinos, they sit around Italians with money, and they don't run that shit on them. Don't press for a nickel, don't invest none of that.
Let me ask you this, though.
I think it was
Let me ask you this one thing, though. It might have been. But do you think he was indirectly giving the green light on anybody he thought that had? And now you got them YGs out there. They ain't got nobody to hold them back.
See,
they ready to crash.
Forget the green light. I'm looking at how you.
I understand.
I'm looking at. Hold on. Just dig me out here.
Crash out on all of them.
And I'm looking at one thing here. You're a black man that's been extorting black people, but you got access to white and all these other nationality millionaires. And you tell me I ain't black because I watched a video about a nigga telling me about how you extort niggas? You don't get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't black. What have you done without rape, rob, pilfering, and pillaging and all of this shit? And I'll tell you a personal story about the Big U dude. When they was blaming him for killing Nipsey, I actually talked to the dude that killed Nipsey. He told me he had nothing to do with it. I reached out to Big U for it and tell him first. Nigga don't respond to me at all. But you was supporting all that content that them other niggas was making that got you busted.
Long sleeve, short sleeve.
So don't talk to me about black people, because when the black man stuck his neck out to get the real story that actually cleared your name from the horse's mouth, you ain't fuck with that.
You got cash?
I tagged him personally. I sent it to him personally before I put it out.
I got you.
And when niggas came at me, it was other motherfuckers from they hood that stood up to say this, that, or the other. Never him. But he mixed himself in.
Like everything he got.
Nigga, how the fuck you in the mic and we having real building conversation for this nigga going to sleep?
Go ahead. I ain't going to sleep. I'm listening to everything y'all saying.
You know I gotta fuck with much love. I'm trying to wake this nigga up.
No, I'm not asleep.
But to me, that shit, that Big U shit, man, I don't wish jail on nobody, but the whole way of that shit working, how that shit went down, them extort niggas, that's all bullshit. That's all I'm saying. State Farm only gonna replace so many chains and hear your name before they call the feds.
It was crazy, man.
You know what's crazy is I talked to Loose Cannon right before that shit had happened the day before. And he was telling me the 600 nigga was a snitch and he hated Big U enough to get all of them busted. But then you see Big U knew his phone was tapped since 2021 and been talking reckless on that bitch. What kind of OG is you?
That's the crazy thing.
What kind of OG is you?
He was already caught up. Now he caught up even worse. Now he got to give out big old names if ever get out of his. If not, he done for.
But he knew his phone was tapped.
This is what I'm saying now. What type of names that man got to give up to get out of what he into? He ain't got too many names. He can give up now.
Man, this nigga been extorting celebrities. It ain't no. This nigga been extorting celebrities. It ain't no telling who he can give up.
No,